Hey, got Big Poofy here today. Pat Kurt 06 had asked Claire, hi Claire, what my favorite childhood memory was. That is hard. How can you just choose one? One that popped into my mind was, actually there's a couple. I don't know how old I was, but it was my grandpa's birthday, and his favorite thing was yellow cake with raisins in it. He loved raisin cake. So we made him this big sheet cake while we'd all went camping. A whole bunch of us, mom and dad and I, and grandma and grandpa, some aunts and uncles and cousins, and we were all in this campground. And we were saving the cake for the next day for his birthday. Well, we had it outside, you know, raccoons. So they put this giant, heavy steel pot lid on top of the cake, so nothing could get in it. The next morning, we all wake up, and I see this pot lid like laying on the side. And Grandpa, I think your cake got into. And he goes, what? And he ran over there. All that was left was one little corner of the cake, and it was all like. Those raccoons ate that whole darn cake, and we just couldn't believe it. It was just. To this day, we talk about that sometimes. Another one is me and my Uncle Jeff played a lot when I was a kid, because he's 5 years older, and we would dress up like army guys and go out into the woods with sticks, and well, one day we got these like old laundry basket and boxes and stuff, and I dressed him like a robot. I wish I could find that picture. Grandma has the picture of him dressed like a robot in the backyard. I had cut out boxes and stuck them on his legs and his arms, and on his head I put a basket, and that was so fun. Then we used to, we'd get in Grandma's kitchen and we would make drinks. S-Jam, you had one of these days not long ago, but we didn't go to the extremes they did. We would like we'd find liquidy stuff and just make cocktails. I remember one was made out of dill pickle juice and something else, and we'd make all kinds of stuff. So yeah, there's a couple of my favorite childhood memories. Wonder if I can think of any more real quick. I remember the day I came home from school, and our dog was pregnant, and we'd never had puppies or kittens in the house ever before in my life, and I'm like, oh, she's gonna have babies. Well, I knew she was acting funny when I went to school that day. I'm like, maybe today's the day. So I got home and I opened up the door, and we'd had a big basket for her with cushiony stuff in it, so she'd get in and have the babies, and that's where she had them. And I walked in the door and I hear, and I'm like, babies. She had 3 or 4, because she had puppies twice, and one time she had 3 puppies and one time she had 4 puppies. I think she had 3 the first time, and I was so excited. I couldn't believe we had puppies in the house. God, it was so fun watching them. Mama Smith, if I was at your house, I would just watch puppies all day long. I love watching the animals. Please make some puppy videos. I want to see puppies and dogs. I have a question. What happened to the dog? This is just a side question for Miss Smith. In one of your videos you did a while back when you went out into the yard and showed us the different dogs, and you had a lot of them back there, and you probably still do have a lot of them. But there was one dog, a white dog, that was in the little igloo snow dome and wouldn't come out. What happened to that dog? That dog is stuck into my mind, and I just always wondered what happened to it. Okay, now I'm gonna go actually get dressed for my day and go out into the world, and maybe I'll even take Wakacha with me. It's a pretty sunny day. It's in the 40s, so it ain't too bad, but it's starting to get colder. I gotta go shopping. I gotta go buy some candles for Tyler. So yeah, and mail this package for the Smith. I think that's all I gotta do. Well, and later on I gotta do a whole bunch of legal billing work. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, bye.